Hey, this isn't the way I wanted to do this today. I wanted to be there because I could see your smiling faces. You could laugh at my jokes and I could hear. But we've had some symptoms in the house and we need to isolate. So I just want to let you know, I am a member of Trinity and I'm proud to be a member of Trinity. I'm not proud in the bad way, but I'm pleased. And I've been serving as an elder for a few years. I'd like to start today by just reading a passage of scripture that is familiar. And the passages from Acts 2, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. I'll tell you, the early church was a very happening place. They did life together. And God blessed the church by adding to their number daily those who were being saved. Paul has written many of his letters to very specific churches and specific groups of people. In Revelation 2 and 3, there are letters to 7 specific churches. Church membership is certainly implied in the New Testament. Many times we are referred to as a body, similar to what Deborah read. A lot of the parts that I'm going to hit on briefly today are parts that we've talked about. And I just want to mention, we're not supposed to be lone wolf Christians. We're supposed to be part of a body. So today, membership. I want to spend a few minutes looking at the idea of membership. A presentation in greater length on this topic could come at another time. I'm just going to hit on some important things. So why formally join this body of believers on this particular corner at Conservation Drive and Westmount Road in Waterloo? For those of us who are members, this may be a recap or a refresher or an encouragement or maybe even a challenge. For those who are adherents or visitors, you may be curious about church membership. And to be honest, possibly some might be cynical. But if you have questions after I'm done, please contact anyone in the leadership team, contact me. Glad to answer your questions. So I want to look at other memberships. Hopefully. Why on earth would you join Costco? If I was there in person, we'd have an interactive discussion, but maybe this will go quicker. Perhaps you would join Costco to get cheaper gas. Maybe you want to buy bulk items like really, really large quantities of toilet paper. Maybe you like their variety. But if Costco stops meeting your needs, you can easily cancel your membership and walk away. What about Weight Watchers? Why do people join Weight Watchers? Perhaps to meet some personal weight loss goals or some health goals. Maybe you want to associate people of like mind who have similar goals. But once you meet your goals or become frustrated, you move on. Our society, and perhaps even some of us, are consumer driven. We look for what we can get out of things. So why join Trinity EMC? There are some similarities between a church membership and a Weight Watcher membership, but not so much a Costco membership. I want to also suggest that there is much more to church membership than any of these or other memberships. I read a quote in an article, and this really resonated with me. And it was an article by a man named Kevin DeYoung, and it was on church membership. And he says, church membership to him, he's saying publicly, I am committed to this group of people and they are committed to me. I am here to give more than get. Church membership is different. We are called to be different. In many ways, membership is countercultural. So today I want to talk about not the ABCs of church membership, but the CBAs of church membership. And the first letter is the letter C, and I want it to represent commitment. We are making a serious and public commitment when we become members of the local church. We are aligning ourselves with the vision and core values of the church. Eric has talked about a few of those this morning. And I like to view it as putting a stake in the ground in my camping days, and Betty would laugh at me because I don't like sleeping in a tent anymore. Trailer, hotel, much better. But when you put up a tent, you need that tent to stay there. So we stake it to the ground. We're making a visible commitment to Jesus and his people. And remember the comments. Kevin DeYoung said, I'm making a statement that I am part of this specific body. This is a different statement from him. I will live out my faith within this body. And I might add the word specific. I'm committed to worship, to serve, to pray, to give, and walk alongside others. And for those who are cynical, yes, I did say give, but give could be time and give could be money, and it should probably be both. The early church devoted themselves. Well, by committing to church membership, you are saying, I align with the core values. I liked what was said last week. The 4 words, time, treasure, talent, and testimony. Yes, Pastor Serena, I do listen. David's words from 2 Samuel 24, verse 24, really hit home to me. He talked about the process. He was offered it for free. And David said, I will not sacrifice to the Lord my God burnt offerings that cost me nothing. Commitment should cost us something. It should cost us. Well, the second one, the theme of, membership must cost us something, perhaps everything. Well, the second one is the theme of today. It's belonging. I didn't know that was the theme of today, but I do now. Church membership includes belonging to a body, very similar to what Deborah read, belonging to a specific group of people and pastors. We're a body of believers with many parts and many gifts working together. God puts us together to function in unity. Each of us has a part of the body. And in 1 Corinthians 12, we talk a great deal about that body working together. In Ephesians 2, it reminds us that we are to be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. That's all part of belonging. Galatians 6:2 reminds us that we are to carry each other's burdens. And in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. Belonging involves mutual caring. There are lots of benefits to belonging. For example, you become part of a family, and Trinity is a family. Trinity is a family that I choose to worship God in and with. You'll also get a chance as part of belonging to participate in decision making through voting, annual budget, hiring of pastors, capital projects, community projects. And the other one, and it was alluded to by the other five speakers, you get a possibility to take on a greater leadership role, ministry leader, a small group leader, a deacon, an elder. And again, in my whirlwind on church membership, I'm going to go to C. Back to A. Most people do the alphabet ABC. I do it CBA, a collective bargaining agreement, I guess. I don't know. This might be the hardest part of church membership. At Weight Watchers, there's accountability but not like the church. Hebrews 13:17 says, have confidence in your leaders and submit to their authority. Oh, we don't like that word. Because they keep watch over you as those who must give an account. Do this so that their work will be a joy, not a burden, for that would be of no benefit to you. And then I go back to the quote, I'm committed to this group of people and they are committed to me. I am here to give more than get. Sometimes this accountability is worked out in life groups when we do life together. And again, I'm going to put a plug in, talk to Jeff, get hooked up. If we need more groups, we'll make more groups and people will step up. Well, in summary, church membership requires commitment. It involves belonging, and it helps us to be accountable so that the body is healthy and its members grow. Today, we are welcoming 5 new members, and I'm going to turn it back to Eric.